Welcome, beautiful souls, to this sacred new moon tarot reading. Okay, that we are going to do. A fresh lunar cycle is beginning on October 20, 2021 and 22 are very significant. Okay, because it is bringing new intentions, new energy, and a chance to realign with your divine path. So, yes, welcome back to the channel. Moonlit Decode is welcoming you, and it's new moon time. So, a powerful, it's a powerful energy when if you're from India, or you know that there is Diwali as well, the auspicious time for this astrological events and festive seasons. So yeah, that's like a powerful portal for manifesting your dreams and clearing out old energies. So let's see what the cards are revealing for this fresh beginning of yours. Okay, because it's I think we really need to check out first what is your current energies. So I will first let you know what your current energies are, so you can understand that is this reading made for you. Okay, but normally this is your first sign that you have. If this reading popped out in front of you, then this reading is actually meant for you. Okay, so let's see what are the current energies of my souls here, of my viewers here who have tapped in. What are their energies? Hmm. Okay. Yes, the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. Okay, so let me tell you what exactly your current energies are from the card the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and Eight of Wands, and Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, if you can see. Okay, so I really feel that you're under construction and you're ready to move forward. Okay, guys, that's something I'm getting from the Chariot card. So let's see exactly from the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and Eight of Wands, and the bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups. What is exactly your energies? Current energies are you're in right now. Before new moon phase. So this is the messages that are these are the energies to confirm if this message is truly meant for you or not. Okay, so yeah, let's start with the Chariot card, which is number 7, very spiritual. I really feel that you're trying to stay strong. Okay, and in control even when life feels like it's pulling you into different directions. So you have been pushing forward despite distractions and emotional turbulence. Okay, spirit is showing that your inner determination, the way you have been holding yourself together, refusing to lose focus. It's kind of that energy I'm getting from you. Okay, as well as this is confirmation that you are someone who doesn't give up easily even when your emotions are being tested. And I really feel that now you're ready to move forward and take your whole destiny, your life, in hand, and do the needful things. Okay, that you really have been guided towards. Okay, from Wheel of Fortune, number 10 card, it is like completing everything. Okay, big shifts are happening around you. Okay, which is like fated changes, cycles ending, and beginnings. Okay, you might be feeling uncertain as well, or even anxious about what's next. But the wheel turning here is like, saying that your destiny is being rearranged for your highest path. Okay, like what feels like chaos is actually divine alignment right now for you. The universe is setting something new in motion that you can't fully see yet, but yes, it is happening right now. Okay, and you're feeling that something is coming towards you. In fact, it is not just one thing you're feeling, but you're feeling that a huge shift is coming in your life. Okay, guys, that's something I'm getting for you guys, that a huge shift is coming and you're feeling that in your guts. Okay, that's an 100% I can tell you that you are understanding the differences. What are your negative points, what are your positive points, where you have to focus on, where you have to work on, how you can balance it. You're trying to change and you are in transforming that change very beautifully, but you're also understanding the importance of being balanced and moving forward with space and determination and discipline and with positivity, no matter what the road is all about. Okay, even if you can see only two steps ahead, it's okay for you and you're in acceptance mode, I can feel. Okay, but yes, right now you're in a new, you're very, like, you're in a motion state, I can feel. With this eight of wands, I also getting that energy speeding up. Okay, you feel that, like, communication is there, movement is there, manifestations, a little bit manifestations are coming. Okay, or you're getting hints regarding your manifestations. Okay, that's something I'm getting here. Also, things that felt stuck are suddenly picking up space, you can feel it. Okay, even if you cannot see it, you can feel it, and you may already be sensing this rush also, like, seeing signs, synchronicities like 11 11s, or feeling sudden burst of inspiration. Spirit is saying that don't resist the moment. Okay, say yes to change even if it's uncertain with the current energy, and you feel this energy. Okay, with the bottom of the deck, I'm getting that you are right now in this deep down, you are in somewhere, you're walking away from something that no longer fulfills you. You're saying no emotionally, spiritually, or even physically. You have outgrown old attachments, I can see. And as well, your current energies are in the new moon is, it is guiding you to towards a more soul aligned path, which you already know and have got confirmations for. And this is your letting go to the level of phase that you're going through, and that is this confirmation. Okay, whatever you are, it is not serving you, you're just moving away from it. Whatever, you just know that, that if something is for me, it will come to me. I won't be going and chasing it. I will do my work, the needful things. I will do lesser things, not more things. Okay, I will just do what is really in alignment with my soul and body and mind. Okay, this new moon is about, trusting divine timings and surrendering control that you were once having. Okay, you're closing a major cycle of course, as there is a wheel of fortune in your energy, and you're preparing to step into a faster, freer, and more aligned version of yourself. So yes, you're sensing this. If you're sensing this, then definitely do likes and comment down below, claim the energies beforehand. Okay, because I am 101% sure that this will resonate with you guys, whoever will watch. Okay, so if you do not comment and claim the energies by liking and all those, then it won't be happening the way it should happen. Okay, by doing this, you will at you will be in a receptive mode, you will be more thankful to the universe, and definitely the universe will bring it as it is. Okay, also this chariot reminds is kind of giving you the reminder that you are already for this, you have gained the strength to move on, and you are moving forward, no matter even if you're seeing it. I really feel, as I said, that you're not able to see it, but it is happening and you're just feeling it, because this change is not physically first, but it is inside you that is actually happening. So yeah, let's start with your reading. What new moon energies are entering in your life? But yeah, you're like, it's kind of a rebirth kind of energies. Yes, see, the first card is the Ace of Pentacles. What you can expect in this new moon in your overall life? Your door, every door, or every new door is actually opening for you, I really feel that way. Okay, because I don't know why, but whatever you were waiting for, it is actually coming very much, like five folds, 10 folds, uh, depending on your receptive energy. Okay, whatever you were waiting for and you left, you were like, it's okay now, check it out, I'm done with it, I cannot do it anymore, I cannot entertain it anymore. And yes, it is here, it is here. And I really feel that this energy is all about your money, finance. Okay, because and all about you. Okay, standing firmly in your grounds. There is new beginnings, new offers, new job offers, new connections that are coming, okay, and you wanted it to be okay, but it never happened. The finance that you were waiting for, how you can deal with it, you were not understanding what exactly is going on in your life. But yes, I am getting that with the Ace of Pentacles, it is actually in the horizons, and um, also I feel that somewhere you were made to feel, a lot waiting energy was there, like very stuck kind of energy, like burdened, and you left that burden out, and you were like, okay, you just left it, and you're just seeing it, you wash it before leaving, okay, fully. So that's something I'm getting. And yes, now you have already left it, you're not about to leave it, you're already left it. And it's okay, like, maybe check it out, now I cannot do it anymore. And yes, when you stop controlling, you let go and surrender it, it is in front of you. Also, I feel that a lot of stuck energy is kind of moving forward, okay. In fact, I can say this new moon is like, arriving like a whisper from the universe in your life, that which is very calm but powerful, reminding you that, sometimes silence precedes a major breakthrough. Okay, it was all about your silence, all about your patience. So for many of you, the recent weeks may have felt uncertain, okay. You might have, questioned your path, your purpose, or even your worth, okay. But the appearance of the Ace of Pentacles here, crowned by the, Seven of Pentacles, marks the beginning of a new grounded cycle, one rooted in abundance, long term stability, and divine timing. So this isn't just a new opportunity, okay. It's the first seed of a prosperous chapter that has been gestating, um, quietly behind the scenes. You cannot see it, as I said, that you cannot see it, but you can feel it. So that's something I'm getting here. Also, spirit guides are saying, your spirit guides are saying that let them know that you have done the inner work, and now the external rewards begin to take form. So what I was saying, in your current energies, you're feeling it, the changes are already in front of you, you are feeling it. But now it is the time that you will see the changes in front of you in this 3D world, because 5D has already done its work. Now it is your 3D work that will actually resonate with you, okay. As well as I really feel with this Ace of Pentacles, it is kind of giving me this um, energy of, it is kind of a fresh start, okay, because this hand of the universe offering you something tangible, okay. This could be, a new job offer, as I said, a side business suddenly taking off, an investment paying out, or, a long awaited opportunity finally opening up for you. So it's a, or, a helping a hand as well for some you. So just know that whatever resonates, it resonates with you. Not everything will be resonating with you, but yeah, what I'm feeling, I will let you know. And it's a symbol of, manifestation in the material world, in the 3D world. So your 5D has already changed, okay, but the 3D world has yet to come into fruition, and it will hit more downly for you, because that's your proof that your thoughts, intentions, and faith are beginning to crystallize into reality, okay. If you have been, manifesting financial growth, more clients, or stability, this card is just a confirmation that your prayers have been heard, okay. This Ace arrives, after a long period of waiting, as this which the Seven of Pentacles perfectly mirrors your energy. You planted the since months, okay, maybe even years ago. Now the soil is fertile, and the first green sprout is pushing through. So the energy of this new moon activates the root chakra, okay, of yours, like grounding, money, career, and security. It's asking you to reconnect with what abundance truly means for you, okay. This isn't just about wealth, it's about worthiness within you. The changes, the transformation that is within you, okay. You are learning to receive without guilt, to claim what's yours without fear of loss. Okay, so anything that is fearable, it is actually showing you, the universe is showing you in right now only you have the chance, you have the opportunity, that you have to mend it and you have to change the wires of yours. Okay, also with the bottom of the deck, representing this ace of pentacles is, you know, the seven of pentacles. It's kind of revealing the foundation of this new phase, which is very important. It should be strong. Okay, patience, reflection and trust is very important for you. You have been building steadily even when results were not visible. Maybe, as I, you know, as I said, you have invested time and effort into a project or, you know, business or skill that seem to move slowly. Spirits are saying that that investment is about to mature up. Okay, this is your harvest energy, but it's not about instant results. The universe is showing you that real lasting abundance takes roots when you honor timing. So the seven reminds you that, you know, the seven of pentacles is kind of giving me the earthly signs. You know, you're more grounded, your earth signs, you know, the Capricorn sign. And I don't know why the Capricorn sign is very much into flirtations. Okay, it is very highlighted, so that investment is about to mature. So remember that the universe is like, you know, showing you that real lasting abundance takes roots first when you honor the timing. And yes, that roots are amazing and that fruits are amazing. So here your bottom of the deck is talking about, you know, that not all growth is visible. Sometimes the roots are forming deep beneath the surface before the blossoms appears. Okay, the harvest is coming in front of you, and you will be legit, you know, you will be shifting. You know, many of you are shifting from a cycle of overwork and scarcity into a more intentional aligned flow of prosperity. Also, I feel that, you know, you're beginning to understand that success doesn't come from hustle alone. Okay, it comes from, you know, purpose, vibration and faith as well. So this, during this new moon, the divine collective, you guys are, you know, stepping into a phase of purpose driven career alignments. From these two cards, I'm understanding the finance and career section only is coming so forward highlighted, and you're actually rooting yourself. It's all about finance, career, your own foundation within yourself. Okay, you may feel a sudden pull to change directions also, to start something new, study something different or expand your skills in a way that aligns with your authentic self. Okay, you will be reconnecting with your highest self, and yes, this is your path, this is your confirmation. Just have some positivity within you. This ace of pentacles is kind of encouraging you to this new beginnings in the material realm. This could also look like, you know, sometimes like launching a new business or creative service, or you can get into, like, you know, creative fields like acting and everything. It will come to you, receiving a promotion or offer that finally values your worth, entering a career field more aligned with your passions and your soul, relocating for a better financial or, you know, professional opportunity, starting to monetize a skill, hobby or passion project, something like that. Okay, the universe is opening a door that feels different. Okay, more stable, more grounded and more you. That's something I'm getting. The lesson with the ace is, you know, that the opportunity will appear, but you must nurture it. If you don't nurture it, it won't come to you. Just as the seed needs water and care, your new ventures needs consistent energy and faith. Okay, without that, you know, you cannot win anything. Don't let fear or impatience, you know, make you abandon what's sprouting. You now cannot see it, but at least you can feel it, and that feeling is your intuitive power, and that is your 3D power as well. When you win the 5D, you win the 3D as well. You don't have to do overwork in the 3D. When you do a little less work in 5D only within yourself, you change the whole narrative of your universe, your whole script of your movie, of the life you are living. Okay, it's like, don't let fear or impatience make you abandon what's sprouting. And it's like reminding you that growth takes time, but this time it's growing in your favor. Okay, it's just remember that. As well as I feel that you're from, you know, your financial energy is kind of shifting from waiting to receiving. It's like you're This new moon is activating a turning point for you guys. Like, many of you are stepping out of survival mode, no longer chasing but allowing yourselves. The Ace of Pentacles is a divine gift, trust me. Unexpected income can come, a new client, a job offer, or even financial help that feels heaven like, or heaven sent, I feel. Also, you may begin to see some signs like, bank balance increasing after a long stagnant phase, investments showing profit, new ideas that could generate long term income, okay, or something, opportunities to build wealth through something meaningful rather than draining. So, however, this seventh of pentacles, okay, cautions you not to act from impatience or impulsivity. Remember that this too, impatience or impulsivity, okay, is something that you really need to be very cautious. Avoid comparing your journey to others. Your timing is sacred. Divine energies are telling you what's meant for you is already rooted. You only need to keep nurturing it with belief and consistent action. What divine energies are saying also, the energy of this ask you to review your current financial structure. Are you managing your resources like wisely? Are you saving, budgeting, or planning for the long term? So this new moon favors strategic manifestations, like, balancing faith with practicality. That is something I'm getting. Also, the spiritual message that I'm getting is you are the gardener, not the seed. That universe is trying to tell you that you are the gardener, not the seed. Spirit is reminding you that, you're not starting from zero. You're stepping into a new cycle with wisdom earned from past sessions. Okay, there will be a lot chaotic moments because I'm so sorry, but there is construction going on. But I really feel when I came here, okay, to film, there was no noise, but when I started your reading, there is a huge noise. So yes, your 3D reality will make you sure, make them like, make it very sure and very clear that the negativity is there, and you are doing the right thing. That is why it is actually trying to trigger you and stop you. So do not stop. You are just, just know that the ace may look like a beginning, but it's actually the continuation of everything you have learned about value, patience, and persistence. This new moon is kind of inviting you to become intentional about your energy exchange, where you invest your time, your attention, and your money. It should be balanced, okay. The universe is also saying that stop doubting the soil you planted in. Every disappointment was preparing the ground for better harvesting. Every rejection was your redirection towards this new beginnings, okay, a fresh opportunity that matches your evolved vibration. So remember that thing. Just for you guys, if you are having career issues or something, you're not feeling stable, then the actions you can take during this new moon is, like, write a specific career or money goal, okay. The Ace of Pentacles also, loves clarity. So remember that, be clear. Like, I'm ready to receive new income streams that align with my purpose and bring lasting stability. If you are confused in any kind of section, so you can write this out, okay. And after that, you're also, you can review your investments, like, energetic and financial outcomes, like, are you putting energy into what will grow long term. The Seven of Pentacles is kind of telling me that it wants you to weed out distractions. Whatever is distracting you from your soul growth, stop entertaining it, just cut it down. Take one practical step, okay. Apply for that position. If you're doing that, start the website, pitch the idea, or post the offer, or just go for it, okay. Whatever it is necessary to take that one step ahead, okay. The universe moves when you do, okay. Remember that thing. The universe only moves for those who actually move themselves. They do not only think and, we will do it later on, or I'm busy right now, I cannot do that, and blah blah blah. Stop doing that. Take that one action first. Ground your energies, spend time in nature, or meditate on abundance, okay. This helps you, your root root chakra as well, your manifestation in physical reality to come into fruitions. Okay, trust divine timings, because what's planted will bloom. Don't rush the process. This is the energy of sustainable wealth, not fleeting success. It's like Amazon. You have like you have already told the Amazon that I want to buy it. You have already purchased it. You have given the order. It will come to you no matter when, like 2 days, 3 days, or whatever it is. You know that it is yours now. Okay, so divine souls, this new moon opens, a gateway of grounded abundance for you. The universe is blessing you with a seed, the ace of pentacles, but it's your steady faith, patience, and trust reflected in the seven of pentacles that will determine how beautifully it grows. Okay, so it's all up to you. You are entering a cycle where your effort will finally meet divine reward. Every ounce of energy you have poured into your purpose is about to return multiplied. So this is your moment to rebuild, to realign, and to receive, not from struggle but from trust. So as this new moon renews itself, so do you. Your career path is no longer about survival. It's about sacred creation. Your finances are no longer about fear. They are becoming a mirror of your faith, and it's not about doubting, it's about believing. Okay, so just remember that. I'm so sorry. May every new moon blessing is like may every seed you have planted bear fruit. May every delay transform into divine timings, and may you finally witness the prosperity that was always destined for you. And that's what I heard for you guys, okay, when it comes to these two cards. And let's see what more divine energies want. It is very detailed kind of energy. I have never done that. So I will just put these cards like apart from it. Okay. Let's see what more is coming for you. What more you can expect. Because those highlighted versions were like, yes, see, I told you. Nine of swords, and one more card just split off, and that is three of cups. Okay, I will keep this cards aside because I think their energy is it was very different. It was only for career section and finance people. Okay, so if you were having that as well, you can just comment down if it resonated with you. Let me know, guys, that you like it, and if you can share with someone, then definitely do. Because I am picking this energy that while looking at this energies, you are feeling that you need to share this to someone else as well. So if it is you, then definitely go and share. Yes. Okay, nine of swords, the hanged man. I won't be taking the bottom of the deck for this energy. I don't know why it is not saying that. But yeah, the nine of swords, three of cups, and the hangman. Okay, so now this section was very different, and this is another section that is very much different. Okay, this three cards are giving me the deep emotional detox for the collectives. Okay, as well as like emotional purging, soul healing, and perspective shift. Okay, whoever gets aligned with this message, hit the like button right now and claim the energies because that's amazing. This is your confirmation, I can say. The energy is tender but very transformative. I can say many divine souls have been carrying invisible burdens they do not know about. Okay, but it is kind of your sleepless nights are going on, your fears, doubts, sleepless thoughts, and emotional overwhelming. And now the universe is saying that it's time to release what your heart can no longer hold, your soul cannot hold. Okay, because it really needs to get out of your system. With this nine of swords, it is kind of giving me that you have been in your head too much. Okay, anxiety, uncertainty, depression attacks, or whatever it is, and perhaps even guilt have been clouding your inner peace. So it's kind of saying that you may have replayed the past or over analyzed connections, wondering what went wrong or what could have been. The new moon steps in here as a cosmic reset for you, not to erase your memories, but to free you from the emotional weight that you're carrying out. Okay, And yes, right after this heavy mental energy, the Three of Cups is kind of entering your life, which is giving me the energy of light after the storm, reminding you, that joy, support, and emotional connection still exist. Healing will come through reconnections, whether with trusted friends, your soul tribe. For many of you, it is your soul tribe, okay, or even when you're with your own inner child, okay. So it's like the two things that are highlighting here is soul tribe and inner child, and this soul tribe and inner can be your friends as well. So finally the hangman is closes this reading with signaling spiritual pause for you in terms of this energy. So it's like there is a phone call that can lead you somewhere, okay. It is very significant, so yeah. As well, a sacred surrender is there. This is where you learn to stop forcing outcomes and instead allow divine flow to guide you, okay. That is something I'm getting. Also, this new moon is asking you to shift your perspective. What if everything that fell apart was actually falling into alignment? Okay, that's what I'm hearing. As well as with this energy is all about um, your overthinking, sleepless nights, and emotional burnout in terms of love, okay. Because this is giving me a little bit of your love life as well. So some of you may have been dealing with confusion in a connection, feeling neglected or anxious or unsure where things are heading. For others, it can also could be like a heartbreak or distance that still lingers in your energy field. So I really feel that you cannot heal by replaying the pain, okay. The more you try to mentally solve emotional wounds, the deeper they embed. So just know that this new moon's purpose here is to bring emotional closure for you, not necessarily through others action but through your own inner release, okay. If you have been attached to someone, like, okay, who can't meet you emotionally, this lunation helps you to detach with grace. So the hanged man with that, okay, teaches that sometimes love asks for patience and sometimes it asks for surrender from your side. You will know which applies to your story and just fits for that. For singles, I'm also getting that this new moon's influence is helping you to heal your attachment patterns, the parts of you that chase unavailable love or fear rejection, okay. The Nine of Swords also saying that it's talking about your inner critic telling you that you're not enough. But the Three of Cups wants you to remember that you're lovable now as you are. New love can only enter once your heart releases old energetic cords. So you really need to understand that. In the upcoming lunar cycle, you may meet someone through social circles, events, or online spaces, or you have already, but you will realize it, okay. But this connection will feel lighter, more joyful, not the kind that drains your mind, but it's like uplifts you. This love will feel easy because it's aligned, okay. So remember that. For those who are in relationships, okay, or if you have someone in your mind, then yes, this card is also suggesting about communication issues, misunderstandings, or emotional distance may have caused stress recently for you guys. But one or both partners have been carrying unspoken worries. But the Three of Cups with that brings reconciliation and emotional renewal. So you will have an opportunity to reconnect, to laugh again, to remember the friendship beneath the romance, okay. However, the hanged man also asks for a shift in perspective. You can't control or rush your partner's growth, okay. Instead, practice empathy and compassion. Try seeing things from different kind point of views. Sometimes love depends not through passion but through patience. So stop trying to fix what only time can fix and surrender can heal, okay. Just remember that one thing. This is kind of giving me from fear to flow emotional healing thing for you guys, which where fear and anxiety rooted in the past are coming, emotional support and rediscovering joy is coming, letting go and finding peace in stillness is something that I'm getting. You are moving from mental chaos to emotional flow, and you're allowing things to flow. The new moon is kind of helping you trust again, not just in others but in yourself first. The hangman is also talking about a spiritual teacher this month, okay, reminding you that healing doesn't always look like progress, okay, sometimes it looks like pause, reflection, and surrender. Dude, healing can be haywire. And I also am getting that it can be, dark night of the souls and awakenings for few of you. So if you have been feeling disconnected or lonely or misunderstood, the three of cups, or even unheard, the three of cups here signals new or renewed connections that will help you heal. Reach out, talk, laugh, don't isolate yourself. The universe will send you people who remind you of your light, okay. Sometimes people do not align with you because it's not meant to be like that. Sometimes the other people are more aligned with you, and it is the flow of the universe. In terms of health and energy, mind, body, spirit, I feel like uh, it's physical, not only emotional. Chronic stress, sleepless nights, and mental exhaustion may have taken a toll on your body also. So you might notice as headaches, tension, digestive issues, or energy crashes. So this card is also your reminder to slow down. Slow down, take few deep breaths. Your nervous system needs a nurturing a little bit. As well as I feel the hanged man here shows the body asking for rest and recalibration. You may need to detach from overstimulation, step away from social media, overwork, or toxic cycles or toxic people that bring in your life force. This is not the time to push harder, it's time to listen inwardly. The three of cups where is bringing healing energies through joy and connection. Your body and mind, your body, mind, and soul both need lighter energies. Laughter, community, dance, creative hobbies, or time in nature, or good people around you. Even if you talk to one person, it's okay. They should be really amazing, okay. They should make you feel good and energetic and good about you and uplift you. So that's something that I want to say. Also, this card reminds you that healing doesn't always come through discipline, okay, sometimes it comes through celebration as well. So yeah, do not be so hard on yourself. Practice grounding meditations or breath work during this new moon. Prioritize sleep, hydration, and gentle movements, yoga, stretching kind of stuffs. And also avoid overthinking health symptoms. Nurture your nervous system instead of fearing it, because your fears are actually getting manifested if you do give them energies, okay. So let your emotions move through you, not stay trapped in you, okay. Also, this hanged man is kind of is the spiritual key to this reading, okay, because this new moon brings a perspective shift that could completely change how you view your life, relationships, and healing and career and everything. You may realize that this waiting season you resented was actually a sacred preparation. There is no time like thing, okay. Whatever you're in 40s, you're 50s, you're in 20s, no matter what, it is just that everyone has their own journey, and you have to uh, learn the lessons and move forward with it. Spirit is saying you were not being punished, you were being positioned. Where the nine of swords saw pain, the hanged of man sees purpose. So you are being guided to look beyond the whole purpose of this thing, the whole theme. And I feel that you're being guided to look beyond the surface story and beyond who hurt you or what went wrong, and instead ask, what did this teach my soul? So write down this teaching lessons of one in one book, and always have this book, because I do myself have. And whenever I get doubt or certain things, I ask the divine universe, and I just open any kind of page and just read it out. So yeah, at that time I get my answers. This new moon's also spiritual gift is surrender, the kind that brings kind of peace, not defeat. But when you stop trying to control outcomes, the universe can finally move things in your favor. So stop controlling. It's not about you that you will control and everything will work out. No, it's universal thing, and you really need to trust universe. So what this new moon is kind of bringing is emotional release. Expect tears, dreams, or moments for of clarity that free you from old emotional loops, okay. Also like heart healing kind of things, like reconnection with people who uplift you, or forgiveness in a strained connection. Also something like peaceful detachment that you can get, realizing you no longer needs a closure from others, but you can give it to yourself as well. Also the energetic reset I can feel, which is health improves as you calm your mind and regulate your emotions. New emotional perspective is going on, seeing that love and healing aren't about control but trust and flow as well in your career section. So divine souls, this new moon is also is your emotional turning point as well. So you're releasing anxiety, rediscovering your emotional supports, and gaining a higher spiritual view on all these things. Spirit is proud of you, trust me. In fact, I am also proud of you, because you have gone through so much, but you are not denying what universe wants to give you. You have endured sleepless nights, carried heavy hearts, and questioned your worth as well, questioned each and every stuff in your life. Yet you still choose light over this darkness. You still choose to believe in love even when it's hard. Okay, and yes, you believe in love even when it hurts. So that is something I'm getting. This that faith is now calling in healing and clarity, as this lunar eclipse is also saying. Sorry, this lunar cycle begins, you can say to yourself that I release what I cannot control. I trust divine timing and choose peace over fear and joy over pain. Because this new moon, the universe isn't just bringing your new beginnings, it's bringing you a new way of feeling, seeing, and loving. Okay, remember that one thing. And let's see what is your exact guidance. This is what something that you are meant to receive in this new moon. Okay, the energies that you can expect in your life. Okay, what is the guidance for my divine souls? Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo, full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches, and a personal issue reaches resolution. And trust me, if you can notice, this all cards are about full moon. There is no new moon. So I really feel that from new moon to the full moon, you will be seeing a lot of significant changes in your life. Okay, guys. Also, just remember, don't let the pride get in your way. Okay, if you are getting some insights or guidance from someone, okay, definitely do listen to them. Okay, do not feel that, do not do such things that you can do it later on. Also, I can do it later on, because that later on will not work for you. You have to do it right now. The universe is saying a fiery climax approaches. Yes, there will be some hidden aspects that will come into light for you from new moon to the full moon, and that is what I'm talking about, the harvesting of yours. A personal issue reaches resolution. Yes, if someone or your family members or your partner or anyone you were having issues with, you they were not understanding you and everything, they will start understanding you. Definitely they will be starting to realize and acknowledge that everything that you are actually going through is because of this, that you're not following your own things, and they are the ones, they are not understanding you deeply, but they have to do it. They will start changing. Okay, I don't know, but maybe a lot of you are also um, changing it. You're like manifesting or doing healing rituals or something. That is also something I'm getting. Also, you can it's time to see if you have been a little bit too much me also. So yeah, that is something universe is also talking about, like being assertive is good. Just don't write roughshod over anyone. If you are in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace, and don't be a baby. Sorry, this is, but this could be the issue also. You need to have more fun rather than complaining and controlling and everything. Okay, so that's something I'm getting from the fiery climax approaches as well. Also, I feel that things are likely to get very heated as the this card full moon in Cancer, because it is a very super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your questions. Okay, it's important to be very sensitive to other people, but when you pull like when you are in those fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. Okay, meditate to, to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy, stop sulking. Have you had enough family time lately? That ask yourself. Or your me time is very important right now, I'm getting. As well as, have you been letting your pride becoming an obstacle? Is this the question you are asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big hearted king of the jungle. Okay, the lion is the big hearted king of the jungle. So be like the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of this full moon card, it can become over the top. So just remember that self esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important, and creative urges should be followed. you know your communication can be blocked, okay, right now, a little bit, but you have to work on it. Or it was, if it was blocked, it is going to come very like fiercely. So just have a little bit control. Creative urges should be followed, work some magic in it. Okay, a friendship may be ending now for some of you, because I really feel that you will be putting a lot of boundaries in your friendships and the relationships and close ones as well. So yeah, if you like this reading, then definitely do like, subscribe, and claim the energies, guys, and let me know if anything you resonated and how you liked the reading or not. Just let me know. Bye.